This song was born out of real-life regret and words left unsaid. You'll find out coming up on Rock Music History Lesson. Mike and the Mechanics is a band formed by bassist-guitarist Mike Rutherford, who is also a member of the famous rock group Genesis. Rutherford created this new band as a side project to keep himself occupied during breaks between Genesis album releases. For their first self-titled album, Mike and the Mechanics, Rutherford collaborated with B.A. Robertson, a songwriter who had previously found success as a solo artist in the UK. At that time, Robertson was looking for a less prominent role, making him a suitable collaborator for Rutherford's side project. The partnership between Robertson and Rutherford was not just successful, but it also delved into the depths of human emotions. Robertson's loss and Rutherford's empathy gave rise to a song that resonates with many. Robertson's contribution, a piece of music and lyrics that dealt with the loss of his father, and experience that his co-writer Rutherford had also recently faced, became the emotionally charged The Living Years. The song The Living Years was created in different parts. B.A. Robertson wrote the first part of the lyrics before his father passed away in 1986, which was the same year that Rutherford's father also died. Robertson received the news that his father had passed away while he was collaborating with Rutherford, which is reflected in the opening lines of this verse. "I wasn't there that morning when my father passed away." Together, they composed the music based on this first part of the lyrics. Sometime later, Robertson wrote the second part of the lyrics. However, he didn't come up with the final part of the lyrics until shortly before they recorded the song. At that time, Robertson was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles, and he was under pressure to finish writing the lyrics before flying back to Europe. He remembers going outside to the hotel's garden, and that's when the final part of the lyrics came to him. The Living Years starts with a simple yet accurate statement. Every generation blames the one before. The lyrics then describe how hard it can be to express complex feelings through words. Crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thought. Stilted conversations, I'm afraid that's all we've got. The world is changing rapidly, and a growing gap is emerging between generations. Some people might be tempted to take shortcuts or find easy solutions to bridge this divide. However, the narrator urges caution against such an approach. Instead, he appeals for a more thoughtful and considerate response to address the differences between generations. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. 3 months before his father passed away, Robertson's son was born. This information is conveyed in the given line. "I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears." Even though it's too late for the narrator to have a better relationship with his father, the new baby allows him to use the lessons he's learned, but from the viewpoint of a parent this time. However, the narrator still feels regret and sadness about the past. "I just wish I could have told him in the living years." Paul Carrack, a talented vocalist, delivered an exceptional performance on the song, which was deeply personal for him. His powerful rendition was not just a performance, but a reflection of his own experiences. Although Mike Rutherford and B.A. Robertson faced challenges in composing the song, they found the ideal person to convey its message through Carrack's vocals. Unbeknownst to Robertson, Carrack's powerful rendition was influenced by the loss of his father during his childhood, adding a profound emotional depth to his interpretation. Carrack was the powerful voice behind the hit song How Long by Ace in 1975. Also, he was with the group Squeeze, who had a hit with Tempted. Carrack also had a solo career. The children's choir on The Living Years is from the King's House School in London. The Living Years climbed to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in January 1989. If you'd like to hear The Living Years by Mike and the Mechanics and see the video, click the link in the description box. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Check out our website, rockmusichistorylesson.com. As always, thank you for watching Rock Music History Lesson. I'm K.W. Keene.